Well, hello, this is our Friday update coming to you from the City Hall at the City of Bardstown. As we start each week, we talk about our status with our COVID cases, and I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but each week now, over the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've exceeded the previous week, and this week is no exception. Unfortunately, we have had 106 new cases just in 4 days. That far exceeds anything we've reported in a 4-day period since the COVID outbreak. So you can see it's a trend in the wrong direction. We have had 776 total cases now year to date. We'll only have one person hospitalized, and they have revised the number of death totals here in Nelson County. That number has been changed by Lincoln Trail Health Department from 4 to 3. I don't have any details other than they've changed that number. But the thing I want to talk about today is that this rising number, there's just a few factors that are really influencing that. And I think one is we have dropped our guard. We're not doing the things that they've asked us to do in terms of wearing our mask, social distancing, and hand sanitizing. I think people now have got the opinion that a mask might be the equivalent of a vaccine, that you're just no way you can get the virus if you're wearing a mask, but that's far from being true. That's why the social distancing is important, even when you're wearing a mask, and the hand sanitizing. As part of that, I would add that the CDC has recently redesignated what close contact means. Close contact used to say if you were in contact with somebody that became infected with COVID within 6 feet over a period of 15 minutes and 24 hours, then you were to go get tested because you were potentially exposed. Now they have changed that to be a cumulative amount of time, meaning 15 minutes over a 24-hour period with an individual who has tested positive. And that means that with or without mask is also involved there. So if you've been in contact with somebody within 6 feet for a period of 15 minutes or more in a day's time who's tested positive with or without a mask, you need to go get tested. So keep that in mind. Check the city's website where we're constantly updating our information about COVID and CDC guidelines. With these high numbers, Bardstown and Nelson County's status has become red, and that's not a good status to be. That means that our cases per capita, the number of cases per our population, exceeds the state average. And as a result of that, the City of Bardstown school system is going to go to non-traditional instruction starting Monday through November the 5th. So that's a bad situation for us to be in red. I just have to emphasize again, you've got to wear your mask. You've got to stay 6 feet apart with or with mask on, and do your hand sanitizing. We have some updated news. I spoke to you about the free testing, the drive-through testing that they're planning for the fairgrounds next month. The dates now are November 5th and 6th at the fairgrounds. One thing you need to do maybe is check with the Lincoln Trail Health Department website, because they are recommending that you get appointments. So they're not required, but it would probably help facilitate your testing if you did have an appointment. Check on their website to get registered for that. The fire department, as we've said, they've announced they're going to have an open house at our new fire station number 1 out on 245, John Rowan. That's going to be November 1st from 3 to 6 p.m. Invite the public to come out there. We'll be announcing more details on that next week. But also we want to let you know that that will also be the day that we dedicate the Francis Lydian conference room. It's a large conference room that we've dedicated in memory of Francis Lydian, a long-time serving council member. That public service was one of the most important things to him during his term as a city council person all those years. We also have guidelines coming out next week. The governor's office has said that disconnects utilities will be allowed to do disconnects beginning on November 6th. I've talked before about we want to work proactively with people who may be in arrears on their accounts by setting up a payment plan. We will be making formal announcements of how we're going to try to work with customers on that. next week, and information will be on our website about that. So when you get your notification, please cooperate, contact us, let us work with you to try to get your arrearage paid down, and it'll be better for everyone involved as we now face the change in guidelines that disconnects will be permitted after November 6th. Last but not least, Community Halloween will be on Halloween next Saturday from 3 to 6 o'clock at the Guthrie Center. The thing I want to point out is that there'll be a lot of information coming out on how the traffic is going to be controlled, because we want to be orderly, because it's a drive-through community event. We hope that everybody's going to attend it and do it safely, but the traffic control is very important on how that's going to be allowed, and we will have a lot of information getting out to the media and announcing next week. So keep an eye out on that so you can take your children to the community Halloween event at the Guthrie Center on Halloween Day. That concludes my report today. Again, I just got to ask and plead with you. We've got to all do our part with this COVID outbreak, and have a good weekend and be safe.